A fundament has been made, but now we are focusing on the things that always annoyed us throughout our journey through the Commonwealth. So let's fix what needs to be fixed. The first mod for today is Armorsmith Extended, and although I already wanted to feature it in my first episode, it didn't quite make the cut. Mainly because it's more of a utility rather than a framework. So what does it affect? Well, too many things to number them all here, but the main things are that you can now equip every single clothing item with ballistic weave. So no more, that dress looks so good but it doesn't support ballistic weave, so I better not wear that. Go for it, I know you want it. Also, you can now equip your favorite synth detective with it, which makes him look even more badass and buffs him even more too. You can also now wear any type of gas mask or surgical mask combined with a helmet or hat that doesn't cover your face. You can also now wear any type of clothing such as Kellogg's outfit or the Minuteman General's uniform underneath any set of armor. The mod adds many more features, but those I listed are in my opinion the most important. Enjoy! Are you tired of the 4-sided dialogue interface from vanilla Fallout 4?
Yes!
Do you want something in the style of the previous Fallout titles?
Yes!
Well then wait no further, because extended dialogue interface is here to save your day. This mod not only gives you the retro-ish heads-up display, but also a variety of different other features such as listing when a dialogue option doesn't continue the dialogue itself, and an icon for trading.
But I'm not done yet!
It also gives other mods the option to display more or less than 4 dialogue options. That's groundbreaking, coming from a guy who has about 5 hours of experience with the creation kit. So that's it, a neat interface which is almost necessary in my opinion. Now it's time for some immersion. How do you think the Soul Survivor stores all of their loot and weapons? Fallout 4 Vanilla just gives you a number. But that's not immersive. Fuck, I'm turning into MXR, don't I? Anyway, it simply gives you a number and you just wander around the waste carrying 84 desk fans with you. Doesn't sound that realistic to me. And here comes the next mod into play. There are many different backpack mods on the Nexus, but the one I found the most polished and comprehensive is called Backpacks of the Commonwealth. When you initially install it, you will get a magazine as well as a decision window where you can decide the spawn rate of backpacks on enemies. I usually just go with the default one. There are also more magazines and backpacks to find. Both will be acquired through the progressive advancement through the story. 15 backpacks in total are to be found. Not to mention that you can also improve them at the armor workbench and enhance the carrying capacity of your companions with them.
In 2042 became one of the
I'm a huge fan of the Shoddycast and the Storyteller, so I basically listen, watch or download everything even remotely related to them. If you don't know the Shoddycast, well, they basically do lore videos on every larger game franchise, with a huge focus on the Fallout series. But enough of that, I still want to cover one of their many mods. So what this mod provides is something like a bestiarium from the Witcher games. Just that it's in Fallout 4 and gives you information about almost everything in the game. From blood bugs to the Institute, from synths to weapons, everything is covered. But remember, all the entries will only be unlocked if you interact with the thing you want to know more about. Shooting a raven, for example. I think this just adds so much more to the experience, especially in survival. And it will accompany you once you got sick of the 927th loop of Diamond City Radio. An atrocious thing in Fallout 4 is the vanilla scopes. They're a chore to use, so I usually relied on see-through scopes or reflex sights when using a weapon within the game, until this mod got released. The title of the mod is a bit misleading, mainly because the best option is the 50% off option. It doesn't totally remove the scope fade-in, but it just gives you a more satisfying feel when aiming and makes the recon scopes in vanilla actually usable. That's all. It's a simple mod, but an important one in my opinion. So that's it. We are already at an astonishing amount of 20 mods for Fallout 4, but don't worry, I have only just begun. As always, follow me on Twitter or add me on Steam to be up to date about my upcoming videos. My next one will probably be about Fallout 76, so stay tuned and until next time, goodbye.